Now, US Special Forces have rescued 2 foreign aid workers in Somalia.
The American woman and Danish man had been kidnapped 3 months ago. North America correspondent Craig McMurtry joins us now from Washington. And Craig, it seems this was all unfolding just as the President was giving his State of the Union address.
Hi Melissa, yes, it was very exciting. It was literally unfolding whilst the President was giving his State of the Union address. In fact, the first that anybody really knew, anyone outside the White House and the Pentagon, was when Barack Obama walked into the chamber, the microphones caught him saying to Defence Secretary Leon Panetta, "Good job today." What happened was that on Monday he authorised this special operations raid. 2 US Navy SEAL teams involved, including the unit that was involved in the mission against Osama bin Laden last year. They went in to rescue 31-year-old Jessica Buchanan and her Danish counterpart Paul Hagen Thisted. They had been kidnapped by a Somali criminal gang back in October. There had been reports that the American Jessica Buchanan's health had deteriorated, and only last week came authorisation, or at least the authorisation for the preparation of the mission. Monday this week, the President gives permission for that raid to go ahead. We understand that some of these Special Operation Commandos parachuted down to a village in north-central Somalia. There was some sort of firefight. At the end of that firefight, 9 of the Somali gang members were dead. Others, apparently 3 to 6, were captured. But the 2 aid workers who were involved in demining operations in that part of the world, removing landmines, helping with that, they were unharmed and have since been moved to Djibouti. And the President got confirmation that they were all right moments before he delivered his State of the Union speech. He didn't have enough time to ring the Buchanan family to inform them that their daughter was safe until after the State of the Union speech. So the White House, late last night, put out a still picture of the President on the phone to Jessica Buchanan's father to say that she was okay.
It must have been with some trepidation that the US undertook this mission given their history in Somalia.
That's true, but I think that given the special circumstances of this, they were very concerned for this woman's health. They had received reports that her health was deteriorating. The Pentagon gave them some intelligence or came up with some intelligence that demonstrated that they could locate her. They did know where she was. They could go in and get them, and they decided to take that decision. And as it's turned out, the operation apparently went well. Both of the aid workers are safe. There's been, to my knowledge, no protest from the government in Somalia, and certainly all the feedback at this end anyway in Washington is that the mission has been a success, and there's been, I guess, some praise for, in a sense, the audaciousness of it, the fact that it was actually happening whilst Barack Obama was delivering this keynote political speech.
And what has been the reaction to the State of the Union address, particularly from the Republicans?
Well, as you might expect, they're accusing the President of waging class warfare. Mitt Romney today is saying that Barack Obama is detached from reality. Newt Gingrich is saying that it's another prescription for bigger government, higher taxes. Republicans are also taking issue with Barack Obama painting such an optimistic future for America, current picture for America, suggesting that he is being overly optimistic. There's also been some criticism that there was no really big, bold measure there, but this was really a pitch intended for the tens of millions of Americans watching at home, not so much for the politicians in that room, and really starting the narrative he intends to pursue, which is a fair shot for the middle class, the wealthy paying more taxes. And it's no coincidence today that he's in Iowa, in a sense campaigning, and it's just one of many stops over the next 3 days as he crisscrosses 5 states.
Craig McMurtry, thank you very much.